Hey guys, welcome back. Hey guys, I sound like myself again. Today I am continuing to work on the red, white, and true little log cabin blocks that we made, and I made a goof up. Totally my own fault. I had sewed a row together just to see how it was going to look. And then I decided to do something that I don't normally do, but I see a ton of better YouTubers, better quilters that do this. They square up their blocks, okay? And in breaking that row apart, I poked a hole in my fabric. So I don't know if when I square this up, and I did put a little bit of fabric glue on that right there, and I'm letting it dry, if it will get lost when I trim it. I'm sorry, I hit you with my I hit you with a ruler. Right now I'm just ironing back over, and I want to leave this block kind of by itself so I know, because it's been folded up laying here. So I'm just kind of re-ironing over that row. But I broke that line apart. That's the only one I did because I just wanted to see how the layout was going to look. And I'm just ironing back over those to get them nice and flat, and we're going to put them back together after I square them up. This one needs to be ironed too. So that's what we are working on today. Now that I'm feeling better and the holidays are over, things have calmed down. Sickness is still going around. Hopefully nobody at my store will be coming back down with a lot of crud like I just had, but you never know. You just don't know. That's what we are working on today, and I have this whole stack. Let me grab them. I forget how many blocks. Was this 40 blocks? 42 blocks. It was a whole charm pack. But the thing is, I have another charm pack here if I need to replace that block. I have a whole nother charm pack, but I hate to break that open for just one. But we're going to see what happens when I trim that up, which we're going to do right now. And I really don't know if I don't think I have an 8.5 inch square. And I have my squares hanging over here. I need to order like more sizes. I have this guy, and I ordered these on Amazon. It came in like a set of 5. I don't remember, but this is a 9. So let me look and see what. Okay. So if I put it on like 8.5, that'll definitely take off a little bit. Let me see. Let me turn you guys down so you can see what I'm looking at. I'm on 8.5. Okay, I have a 9.5 inch ruler. Okay, it took me a minute to math in my head and make things correct because coffee, and I'm just using a clear coffee cup today. Oh, that's good. So I have a 9.5 inch ruler, so that means what? I need to subtract 1. So we're going to start over here on 1, but I'm going to leave a little bit of an edge right here. What I'm trying to do is find a line that I can line up and just shave. We'll do it like this. I will line up this line. I'm just wanting to shave this side for right now. We're just shaving. That gives me a straight edge. Okay. Now that I have my straight edge, now I'm going to come back over here and line up my 1. So that gives me 8.5 inches. And now we're going to square this baby up. And when you see what starts coming off, even though some of it's minuscule, I'm hoping this will help my corners line up. We're going to see. We're going to see. because I never squared it. See, look, can you see how much this corner's off and this one's not? Can you see that? Because our fabric kind of warps. We're not perfect sewers. We're not going to have a perfect 1/4 inch. We're going to get, you know, do a little bit of shift. That's just, you know, our hands. And my hands shake. And they don't want to cooperate half the time. So, I just trimmed up some strings. So, I am going to do all of these, and this will take me a while. I'll do one more for you guys. I'm going to either take this line or this line, but right now we're going to take this straight line. Let me find one, this one. And just even up one side. So we have a true edge. And we're going to turn it. Now this is our bottom. I'm going to, this side does not have to be perfect because we're going to trim it. I just want to line up the bottom. If it will quit shifting. I may have to put some more of those little stickies down. And then just keep turning. I do have one of those little turning mats. What did I do with it? I don't know if it's big enough. I think it's a 7.5 inch. I don't think it's big enough. I did not pay attention to the dimensions when I ordered it. Pay attention to your dimensions when you order things. Okay, so there's that one done. I don't think... What did I do with that little mat? I bought one. I had one. Where's it at? I'm serious. I bought one. But I don't know where I put it. It is time to reorganize this craft room again. But yeah, I have a turning mat, but I don't think it's this size. I'm going to keep squaring up, guys, and we'll be back. Okay. I have squared up all my squares. Took a break, went to town, ran some errands, got some groceries, and now I'm back home. And I need a water. Okay. So, this little square works really good once I figure out how to use it properly. If I can get it hung back up, where it goes. So why are you not? There it goes. Okay. Here are all my squared up squares. They should measure 8.5 inches. There was one or two. That was slightly, but it's okay. It is okay. All right. So I am going to make a row. It's going to be 6 by 7 or 7 by 6, however you want to look at it. And the way we're going to lay these out, so I'm going to turn you guys down, push you guys back. Let's try to straighten you up a little bit here. How did I have it going? Okay. One's going to go one way. And one's going to go the other. So we're like, this is, if you want to go do them all the same way, you could. So this one's down. So this one's going up. Okay. So this one, to me, that's up for you. This one's going down. So this one's going up. I mean, you could do them all kinds of ways. You could do them like that. You could do them however you want to mix match them. You could put sashing in between. But this is how we're going to do it. And like I said before, no rhyme or reason. I am going to try to keep like colors from touching, but I know that's going to be impossible because these were only 3 colors. The borders. So like this one's going down. So this one needs to go up. And I know I'm going to get turned around. And I've been outside, so yes, my nose is running. So like this outside's white, this outside's blue, so I'm going to skip that one. Let me find one that's red, and I'm going to try to just mix them up. So the next one will be down. Okay. But see how these two are blue? Find one that is not blue. Let's see what we have. And then maybe another white. Like I said, I'm just going to try to mix them up. No rhyme, no reason. See, here's one. It's red and white, but the red is on the outside. I'm going to do a row of 7, and I'll bring you guys back. Yes, I am pinning. I'm pinning 3 pins, corner, middle, and the other end. I'm using my 1/4 inch foot, and I'm making sure I'm holding that steady and straight. I don't think I cut my thread. Hit the button. Oh, what are you catching on? I hear you. Okay, she's stuck. That's fine. Where is my cutter? There we go. I'm gonna have to redo my bobbin. Turn you guys real slowly. Make sure my blade is in, because I sure as heck do not want to mess this up. And here is my first row. I'm going to iron it. I'm putting all of my seams going this direction, so then on the next row I will go the other direction. My iron probably needs, nope, it's hot. It's going to heat back up because she has been sitting idle. Now, one fantastic thing about this block is your rows, these rows have no matching seams. No matching seams. So that's one less, you know, thing to worry about. No matching seams on these. It's just when we're going to try to line up the 2 rows together. Just pressing and ironing. Pressing the seam and ironing the block. Ironing over the block. Like I said, they just been sitting on top of my sewing machine. So there is that row. I need my hubby's lint roller to get all these strings off. And I did, how many did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did 6. All right, so there is the first line. Let's do another one. Let me look for reference. I started with a red and white, and then it went blue and white. So let's start with, and we're starting in the down position. So now I need to start, let's see, this one. Do you want to start them all the same? I guess you do. Okay, yes, we're going to start them all the same. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Dun, dun, dun. Just, what do they call it? Auditioning squares. They say auditioning fabrics. I'm just gonna iron that one out. I really like the blue and white next. Let me see if I can find a good blue and white. Yes, this one. And I'm just holding up. Oh, wait. That one's blue and white. Do I want to do that? Or do I want to mix? Red and white. So let's say auditioning fabrics. I think I like that better. Okay. And then I just overlap. So then the next block was red and blue. So now I can do a blue and white. Yep. And that's kind of how I do. That's how I'm going to kind of put this together. I usually lay them out on my bed. Once it gets bigger, I might do that. This one is red and white. So I might do the red, white, and blue again. And we're just going to keep playing until we get what we want. Oh, that one's pretty. Oh, that's a good one right there. Let me see this one. What are you guys having for dinner tonight? We're going to have salmon. I went by Aldi. Like I said, I ran a few errands. Oh, there was one. Oh, shoot, where did I see that one at? Okay, I gotta find it. I really liked the pattern. It wasn't floral. It was not floral. Where did it go? It had like the spin, the spin wheels, the pinwheels. Oh, this one. I like this pattern. I like this pattern. I really like this pattern. I guess I'll leave that there. I want to get something besides floral. So let me keep putting rows together, and when I have several rows, I'll show you the product, or the finished. Not the finished, but when I have several rows, I'll show you what I got. Okay, so here is my second row. Now the moment of truth. We're going to see how well they match up. Okay. So what I do is I lay my first row down. This is where I'm going to be sewing. So I'm going to flip this row right on top. Now this is just how I do, and I need to go across the back and touch up the back where I just iron this row. And I do have some strings where I've sewed and broke it loose the first time. Okay, so what I do is I find my seams. I'm going to lay them right on top of each other. Make sure those are nesting. And I'm going to take my needle and put right at that seam. Okay, now I'm going to come down here at this corner, trim these threads. Where are some scissors? and pin this corner. And I do pin kind of in. I mean, you could pin at the edge. Sometimes I'll pin far enough away where I can sew without taking the pins out. And go right by with the foot. I mean, that way we'll put one in the middle of the block. Okay. Next seam. Let's see how good. OMG, I want you to look at that. Now, they might not be that good. But that one was pretty good. Pretty darn good. Probably gonna need more pins. I'm just gonna fold this over as we go. There's one I need to repress. This fabric is very stringy, very shitty. I mean, look at that, guys. I am so happy. Now if we can do them all that way. So, squaring up my blocks. What have I learned by watching a lot of YouTube videos? A lot of YouTube channels like Fat Quarter Shop, Pat Sloan, just lots and lots of YouTube tutorials. Square up my blocks. Make them even, like if you want to make them a little bit bigger, square them up. Oh, there is a seam here. Matching seam. I was about to pass it. That's a matching seam. I might have to go back and do all those. Well, we're just gonna go with it and see what we get. We're just going to go with it, see what we get. One more pin and take you guys over to the sewing machine with me. Lift you up just a little bit. Okay. Fingers crossed and a prayer, right? And I'm going to be a little bit slower on this one. Well, try to be. I love how Kimberly can just keep on going, pull them pins out and keep on going. She just pulls them pins and keeps on going. I can't do that. I think my fabric got off a hair right here at the end. Just a hair, but we'll see what that looks like when we flip it over. Oh, let me get a sip of water, guys, because I'm nervous. Okay, that's more than a sip. Okay. Well, let's see if that really works. See how our corners look. Not bad. All right. I'm going to flip this over and do that again, just because there was that one spot. There it is. I needed to, right here. There's a little spot right here. Okay. Let's see. We'll just iron them up. Remember which way was? Yep, this way. Just going to iron them up. I have a little ironing board over here that I need to recover and kind of DIY. Because I do have one now. I have a little ironing board. I got it, of course, thrifted. Okay, let me look at that from the back. Okay, yeah, I'll hit it again here in a minute. I do see these two. This one's white background, this one's blue background, but they're same pattern, really close together. It's okay. There. They look like they're kind of topsy-turvy, because I think that's how they're supposed to look. It's like they're twisting. I think is how they're supposed to go. So far, I like. And again, I need to lint roll. All right, there is the first 2 rows, guys. The first 2 rows. let's do 6 more. And again, a lot of this is directional fabric. I'm not paying the direction any attention. I'm just not. So this is my next row. We will start with, actually, I think I've got it going this way. Was how I had it. All right, I'm going to keep working, and I will have pictures at the end like I always do of the semi-finished top or finished top, one or the other. But yeah, I'll have pictures at the end.